going on, everybody? TJ and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the official live stream for today. We got a Monday, we got a midday stream, and again, we got myself and Dustin. Matt had to do his personal stream, his Jason Bourne stream. Are you doing the guns? You doing the shooting guns?
Yeah. I didn't even know you were going into Matt's Jason Bourne stream.
Well, that's why I saw the shooting guns, and I immediately went to Matt's sniping value, which I still can't get over his thumbnail. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Get over his thumbnail. Hold on, get over his. I still can't get over your thumbnail, buddy.
Don't take shots in the afternoon delight. All right, let's pump the brakes here, buddy. Let's pump the brakes here. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There's already 35 of you in here. We appreciate the love and support as always, Dustin. So the one thing that is really going to hinder not only our midday live stream now, but afternoon delight in terms of viewers is that we're not going to get as many off the rip. One, because notifications aren't going to get sent out, because if we're doing a video in the morning and then you and Matt do your back-to-back live streams, I think it only sends the YouTube algorithm. I think it only sends 3 notifications out within 24 hours. And then anything after that, no notifications get sent out. So we'll definitely see some more people trickle in here, I'm assuming. But guys, if you could please go ahead and hit that like button. There are 41 of you in here now. See, they're starting to pour in.
Hey,
guys, only 6 likes. Only 6 likes. So if you guys could please go ahead and hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. But Dustin, we know you had a busy weekend. We know you had your fantasy football draft. We know you talked about it on your morning live stream. So I don't want to hear about your shitty fantasy football team, okay? I just want to throw that out there now and make sure that that is known.
Yeah, deal. Absolutely, TJ. I didn't want to tell you about it anyways, so.
Yeah, you didn't text me at all. You actually did call me Friday, and you told me to go F myself, and you hung up on me.
I did that, actually, yes.
I don't know if I can give you repercussions, unfortunately, but I might have to. I might have to. But yeah, I see you're already cooking with some gas over there. Now, full disclosure, Dustin, what I've been trying to do is if there's no crazy value, because we have our midday stream and now I have my personal stream, I'm trying to hold out and not play anything from the optimizer so that like I have a fresh board. No, it's not the best strategy, but I have 0 slips on PrizePicks right now. I have none.
What?
So the world is currently my oyster. I can play whatever it is that's on the optimizer currently. There's a ton of plus EV plays, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't know if anything you entered from earlier is still on the optimizer in terms of value. I'm assuming most of it has been bumped, adjusted, whatever. So let's go ahead and dive in. I see you got 2 plays on your screen. Is that Giolito? And I can't say his first name. I refuse to. What is it?
Kevin Gosman? Oh, you're talking about the combo square. I just call him Tijuana. I just call him Tijuana. That's what I call him.
Okay, Tijuana Walker. Okay, so Dustin, take it away. What do you got so far over there on that slip that you're building?
Yeah, we're cooking. We got Giolito, Tijuana Walker. Now, I was getting to the WNBA plays, and I also have Kevin Gosman under 38.5 hitter fantasy score. But
Gauze Daddy, as I call him.
Gauze Daddy, yeah. It's fine with me. But if we look a little bit more into this Giolito Walker square, if I can spell Gio right, Giolito set to 5.5 strikeouts, and then we have Walker 4.5. So
is Walker at 4.5?
Yes.
Okay, because he was just at 5, he got bumped down.
Right. So on the sports books, I'm sure if we looked up their individual lines, I'm assuming TJ that they're 5.5 or let's see, yeah, probably 5.5 on Tijuana Walker. Or if we look it up here.
Yeah, so it looks like Giolito's currently set to 5.5 on multiple sports books with slight juice on his over. And then it looks like Walker was actually set to 5. He did get bumped down to 4.5, but still at 4.5, he's got a minus 140 line to go over. So that's why we're looking at that combo prop right now that's set to 10 on PrizePicks with a 56.3% fair odds percent. So we're obviously taking the Giolito over under for strikeouts, the Walker over under for strikeouts, taking into consideration all of the juice associated with sports books for all of those pitcher props respectively for Giolito and Walker. And that's where we're coming up with our pitcher combo strikeout prop. So the over of 10 over there on PrizePicks looks to be a little soft. So we're going to go ahead and take that over 10.
Perfect. Now we're going to move into some WNBA as we're working our way down the optimizer. I had already talked about Kevin Gosman fantasy score.
Yep.
Obviously, DraftKings has this projected lower. So we're going to go ahead and take the under on 38.5 on PrizePicks. Now,
Giolito and Walker bumped from 10 to 10.5 strikeouts. So, guys,
you're built
that
different.
is a perfect example of the optimizer, sniping value, showing you value, and then you got to be quick, you got to be efficient. Unfortunately, when we are building up these slips here on stream, we try to educate you guys a little bit as well. We're not just going to throw together slips and just kind of move on. I'm sure all of you would like that, probably more, for us to just enter 28 slips and not talk about them and just take them, and you guys trust us. But we want you guys to have knowledge of the product if you guys are a DGF member. If you're not, you can go ahead and get signed up right now. 7 free days. You can go to dgfantasy.com. Or Dustin, do we have a promo for anybody if they want to get 25% off an annual subscription?
Certainly do. You can use code STREAM when you're getting your annual subscription. You'll get 25% off DGF memberships, annual only. I know TJ Matt has been talking recently about pulling that. Don't believe he's done it just yet. But if you guys are wanting to get locked in for, go ahead.
Let's be clear. I have that final decision, Dustin. That's on my watch.
So
I'm gonna keep it up for you guys as long as we can. No, Matt overrules me. But yeah, guys, it still is up there if you guys want to take advantage.
Yep.
But yeah, Dustin. So right in front of our face, we had a really good play there with Giolito and Walker over 10 strikeouts. We did see it get bumped to 10.5. So that value was gone. Guys, do not chase. There's plenty of other plays on here. We're going to go ahead and take that out of our slip. We're going to keep building. We're going to start with that Gosman and Dustin. I believe you said we were getting to some WNBA.
Yep. Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, under 36 combo square points there. Minus 138 DraftKings, minus 139 Caesars. Take that. And then let's maybe try and go a little quick to try and make sure we get this in without some bumps, TJ.
Yeah.
So we got the Gosman and then Jackie Young and Asia Wilson. Then I see Brianna Stewart and Chelsea Gray over 13.5 rebounds.
Yep, some good correlation too.
Brianna Stewart, Jackie Wilson. Jackie Young. Sorry.
Jackie Young. Yep.
No, we can't do that.
Can't do that.
It's Chelsea Gray.
That would
Brianna Stewart, Chelsea Gray.
Chelsea Gray. We're idiots.
See,
sorry, guys.
I don't know why PrizePicks is doing this. When I click over to the Optimizer, then click over to the PrizePicks tab, it like sends me all the way back to the top of the page. It's not. Right. They're trying everything they can to not make me be.
Yeah, to throw us off our game, but they don't want to see us winning. But we're gonna keep trying. So yeah, that's some really good. That's actually some decent, not really good, but that is positively correlated, right? So if Asia Wilson and Jackie Young for the Las Vegas Aces aren't scoring, that means more rebound opportunities for Brianna Stewart specifically, and maybe Chelsea Gray to grab some offensive rebounds. So there is some positive correlation there. So I do like that. Dustin, what else do we have here?
Well, since TJ, you have not used some of this value that has been up for a little bit this morning, let's go ahead.
Otani.
Yeah, that's your boy right there. That's your boy. I did mention that earlier. Otani hates DGF, and this play is chalked from the beginning. No, I'm just kidding. Math says to take this play under 4.5 between Bryce Harper, Shohei Otani. That's what we're going to do. And that rounds out the slip. If we're taking that Tyler Meagle and John Gray over 9.5 strikeouts, which I have played, that's going to round it up.
Wait a second. What did you say his last name was? Meagle?
Meagle, yeah.
McGill, isn't it? McGill?
Whatever. Anyways.
Oh my God.
Kevin Gosman, under 38.5 pitcher fantasy score. Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, under 36.5 points. Combo square. Brianna Stewart, Chelsea Gray, over 13.5 rebounds. Yep. Tyler Meagle, John Gray, over
first time
over 9.5 pitcher strikeouts. Otani, Bryce Harper, under 4.5 hits, runs, RBIs combo. Imagine. Think we'll ever see one set to 5 hits, runs, RBIs? Have we seen that yet? In the combo square?
I don't know.
That's
I really don't know if we have.
4.5 is high. No matter
4.5 is very high. Yeah.
No matter what.
Hits and runs. Somebody did it the other day. I think it was Bryce Harper. He had a triple and scored, and I was like, God damn it, I already lost because I had the under 3.5. And I was like, oh yeah, shit, it's under HRR. It's not total bases. So for some reason, my mind computed when I saw HRR and he hit a triple. I was like, there's 3 right there. But no, I'm just being an idiot. That is 1 hit. TJ just took over baseball boy title with McGill. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Dustin's pronunciations on some of these names. They've been pretty fucking bad lately. They really have, Dustin. They have. No, they haven't. No. They haven't.
You give me a lot of credit. You need to make up your mind.
I normally give you a lot of credit. I always give you credit. I said lately your pronunciations on names have been they've been rather poor. They have been. I'm going to be honest with you.
I got to step it up again.
Yeah. You gotta step it up again. I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I'm just letting you know where you stand in terms of lately.
You're right.
What have you done for me lately? This is a what have you done for me lately type league, right? If you're on Twitter posting shitty slips, what have you done for me lately? You've given me chalk, right?
This is true. That would be.
That's what I chalked yesterday so hard. What have I done for people lately? Just chalk them. We got to step it up. We can step it back up. We got to get back on the pony and keep going.
All right. Well, hey, that's what
Black Mamba said. Dustin's pronunciation is horrible.
Black Mamba, relax. All right. TJ's already ripping me a new one. What do you need to just go on?
He's just agreeing with me. Let's see. Mason. Yeah. So Mason said I took title. What's it called? Love that. Alex said already took Gosman 39.5 on UD. Don't want to overplay it. I like that, Alex. Good. Yeah, definitely don't want to overexpose. Especially across these like various DFS apps. If you're entering slips on 4, 5, 6 different DFS apps, obviously do your best not to play the same play across a couple of them. I made the mistake of it Saturday. I had Mookie Betts under fantasy score and he hit like 6 home runs. And I had it on PrizePicks and ParlayPlay. So yeah, sometimes I slip up, especially if you're entering a crazy amount of volume. It can be tough to try to stay on top of everything, especially, value pops up here and there throughout the day. You might think you're on something on one app and you're on it on another, whatever. But try to be cognizant of it if you can be. That was a mistake I made on Saturday, and I didn't lose 2 slips because of it. But having the same play on PrizePicks and ParlayPlay, yeah, their fantasy scoring is different, but at the same time, it's essentially the same thing. So just try to be aware when you're doing that. So Alex, I like that. Try to stay on top of everything. WNBA said James Powell. Yeah, James, we just entered a couple WNBA plays into that 5 flex slip that we just built over on PrizePicks. I'm not seeing anything else too crazy, Dustin, over on the PrizePicks Optimizer right now in terms of value outside of that slip that we just entered. I do see this Blake Snell under fantasy score, which looks really good.
Yep.
And then Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum under points also looks pretty good, but we did already just play Asia Wilson under points. So again, talking about trying not to overexpose. Yeah, technically half that prop is Asia Wilson in each, but I probably would stay away from taking another Asia Wilson under point combo.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. So let's go ahead and hit the middling tool and see what we have.
Via PrizePicks?
Yeah, let's see if there's anything on PrizePicks popping up. Maybe some CSGO discrepancies. I don't know what we have on the board for League of Legends. I know League of Legends is starting to wind down a little bit here. We got Worlds coming up, I think. Love League of Legends, man. It's absolutely electric. But guys, for anybody unaware, the difference between the DFS Optimizer and the DFS middling tool, the Optimizer is used to show you sportsbook lines comparing back to DFS apps and trying to find discrepancies that way. Trusting the market, using the market as a gauge to look back to these DFS apps to find, market inefficiencies and take advantage that way. The middling tool is used solely to compare to other DFS apps and show you middling opportunities between app and app. So when we look at PrizePicks here on the middling tool, Dustin, is there anything that stands out where PrizePicks is the outlier? That's essentially all we're doing with the middling tool, is trying to find an app or, a couple plays where, there's book agreements between 3 or 4 different DFS apps. And then, there is an outlier that is completely off. That's the sole purpose of the DFS middling tool. So that's kind of what we're using it here. Kind of gauge and try to see who is wrong in terms of the market agreements.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
I got to be honest, most of the time it's hot streak.
Yeah, hot streak and sports battle pretty often. Sometimes ParlayPlay seem to be the most. You'll find them on PrizePicks. You'll find them on Underdog, certainly. Just more so, it's those other apps that we're seeing these not middling opportunities, but these discrepancies in disagreements against the market.
Yeah. So I kind of like to use this tool, not always to middle, Dustin. If I see something where there's 4 or 5 books that all have a line set to 4.5 and there's, an outlier like hot streak set to 4, I'll just play it on hot streak. If I see the opportunity when it comes to CSGO discrepancies where like Underdog has something at 32 and hot streak has something at 40, I will 100% middle those. There was a tweet I sent out on Friday when I was looking at the Underdog middling tool, and I was just comparing UD to hot streak, and there were a couple CSGO plays. There was a 12 kill discrepancy, a 12.5 kill discrepancy. I posted 4 plays to Twitter telling people to go. All 4 of them middled on Hot Streak and UD, which is just absolutely bananas. It wasn't me. I just looked at the middling tool and just posted it. It's not anything I did. I saw big discrepancies, tried to warn people and show them, and I played them. I mean, I've been crushing Hot Streak the last couple days just from the middling tool, comparing CSGO, WNBA, back to these other DFS apps, because they seem to be the outlier in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I mean, if that's where the value is, take advantage of it on Hot Streak, right?
Yep, for sure.
I mean, I'm seeing plenty of plays there on Hot Streak that are really solid. So it seems to be that's where some of this value is using this tool here. I'm struggling to find too many that are really great for PrizePicks. I'm seeing quite a few on some of these other apps.
Okay.
Walker under 5 still available on ParlayPlay, and it looks like Underdog. So I mean that's a spot you could look.
Let's head to while we mentioned Underdog, let's head to UD and see what we got for value.
All right, let's do it.
A lot of fantasy scores here popping up. A lot of fantasy scores.
Look at that one.
A lot of scary names. A lot of scary names that people are always timid to play. Julio Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson, Blake Snell, unders. They scare the shit out of people. But guys, math doesn't care about your feelings. Doesn't. Took Acuna last night. He had 0 fantasy score. He didn't do anything. So don't be afraid to take these plays. People are going to see Julio Rodriguez against Oakland. They're not going to want to play it. I'm taking the under. I'm taking it right now, Dustin. I'm entering Julio Rodriguez into a play. Go ahead.
Good. No,
you're good.
Well, I was going to say we could go ahead and do that. So, hold on. Okay, yeah. So Brian Wu on the middling tool. That's where I pulled up first off.
Okay.
Set to 6 on Underdog. Every single other DFS app at 6.5. So I'm down to go ahead and get that in.
Love that. Good snipe.
Now, so he's going up against Oakland. I'm just curious if anything on the middling tool has maybe a Oakland player that's off here on Underdog. Maybe
Dustin's really. I don't know what the positive. There's so many different positive correlations like between different apps, like what you can do, what you can't do. I love where your head's at though. So let's go ahead and try to see if we can find somebody in Oakland. I'm gonna check the Optimizer and see if there's anything Oakland related.
I feel like it's not gonna let me.
So the only thing. Yeah, the only thing I see here in the Opto, which we could hypothetically put into a slip if we needed to, Tony Kemp, but it's an under hitter strikeout, so that's not positively correlated.
Okay, yeah, so no, let's go ahead and find something else. Do you have something else on the PrizePicks tool, or do you want me to grab something right here? I have Aaron Judge.
You mean on Underdog?
Yeah.
I have just the top 2 plays: Julio Rodriguez and Ronald Acuna under fantasy score.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that you had mentioned Ronald Acuna.
With B Wu, I'm in. And Brian Wu was an over, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So that slip right there.
Oh, Acuna removed.
I legitimately hit enter. I swear to God, I hit enter, and 0.4 seconds later, they removed Acuna.
Okay. So most people are not going to get that, I'm guessing. So we're going to go ahead and find one more. Brian Wu, Julio Rodriguez, and then...
I can't wait for this to hit. This is going to be awesome. Acuna's going to hit a home run first at bat, and then everybody else is gonna win because I mushed this. This is going to be sweet.
Do you want to pick something else from the optimizer? Do you have something over there?
I mean, there's some pretty good plays up there. Matt Olson under 2 bases. We played Gosman over on PrizePicks, so we don't want to go ahead and play him again. The Christian Javier one's definitely got a lot of push potential. Currently set to 5.5 across major sports books that have heavy juice on that under 5.5. Which is why we're showing the under of 5 with a 55.4% chance to hit. Could throw that in. We could throw that Blake Snell fantasy score under at 36.5. Again, guys, there's no fantasy score market for these hitters and pitchers, but we do have all the individual props on most sports books, or in some sports books needed to actually make up a fantasy score that Underdog and PrizePicks use to create their fantasy score system. So we automate all of that on the back end for you. So that is where you're seeing these percent odds to hit. They're based on the near even lines that some of these sports books have, mostly DraftKings and Caesars. So yeah, that Blake Snell under 36.5 looks good. Dustin, now I entered Julio Rodriguez, Acuna, and Brian Wu. So I don't want to be the one to tell you what to enter or what the stream to enter, because I'm already locked in.
No, I already have it up on the screen. Brian Wu over strikeouts, Julio Rodriguez under, and And then Blake Snell under fantasy score as well. So, TJ, we're locked in with you. Worst comes to worst, we're rooting on Julio Rodriguez and Brian Wu together. And then, we root on each other's Blake Snell downfall and Ronald Acuna's downfall. So, there you have it.
I can't wait to see. And Acuna did this. Was it Julio Rodriguez? I think it was Acuna did this. No, it was Julio Rodriguez the other night. I needed the under Julio Rodriguez 9.5 on UD. This was Thursday or Friday of last week. And I remember I was about to jump in the shower. He got an infield single, first inning. And I was like, God damn it. Like, of course. It was infield single to third. He beat it out. He stole second. And then whoever was after him, hit a single, scored him. He didn't do anything the rest of the game. He had 10 fantasy score. I was like, are you shitting me, man? Infield single, steal second. And I knew as soon as he got on base, he was going to steal second. Because, that's just what he does. That's what Julio Rodriguez does. So, yeah, it was tough. I hated that. I hated it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Them stolen bases, man.
Stolen bases, it's tough to account for. But, I mean, it's a pain in the ass. All right. What else are we cooking with here, Debone?
I'm cooking over here. Hang on. I'm looking and cooking, honestly.
I got to be honest with you, Dustin.
Go ahead.
I haven't had the best time on ParlayPlay as of late.
Wow. And you took title as ParlayPlay man, or whatever we called it.
I'm still the ParlayPlay man. Let's not get it twisted. But
that's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying on the streets. I'm just saying.
Who's saying it? You?
No, that's what they've been saying. I'm just saying.
I can hear Jetson saying it in the background. Yeah, it's been a tough month for me for ParlayPlay. So I really, really, really need a Debone Special. That's kind of where this is going.
You need a ParlayPlay Debone Special.
I need a ParlayPlay Debone Special.
That's
I've never needed one more, if I'm being honest with you.
All right. I mean, we do realize that the Debone Special originated off of over 0.5 total bases / hits.
On No House Advantage, correct?
All right. I'm just saying, like,
unfortunately,
the powers that be are held within that 0.5 category. We don't get too many of those nowadays.
I know, and that's why the Debone Special, I don't think it's hit since No House Advantage. Well, since we moved to ParlayPlay,
listen, hear me out. We just need a little bit of good luck with the 0.5 total bases. I'm going to start it out with Jake Rogers over 0.5 total bases.
Oh my God, you're gonna dip. You're gonna throw me into the 53%.
Look, this is what you need. You asked for a Debone Special. That's where we start, and then we ride back up to the top here.
This is not how I envisioned my Debone Special to go.
I'm just telling you how we're gonna get some of this good luck in here, right?
Give me something better on the middling tool, dude. Come on, you can't be throwing.
Hold on. I want. Okay. Well, do you want to do the Debone Special? Or you want me to do the Debone Special?
Probably not anymore. Gonna chuck Jake Rogers. He's gonna hit a double first at bat. So go ahead, sure, let's do it. I mean, look, is Jake Rogers individually a plus EV play on ParlayPlay? No. Can we still create a slip that is plus EV based on the other odds on some of these other player props? Yes. So we can play Jake Rogers. There's other value up here. I asked for a Debone Special, and now I have to live with the consequences.
And they're going to be amazing consequences. So just sit back, relax, let Debone cook, and we'll all be all right. However, using the middling tool, hold up. We have Remix under 36.5 kills, 36.5 on ParlayPlay, 35, 33.5, and 34.5. So very much ParlayPlay is the highest number here. We're going to go ahead and hit the under on that. On Remix for CSGO.
Okay. God, he's cooking with some serious
Look,
gas.
We got to do it. All right. But we're looking for these market inefficiencies, and sometimes it is tough. A lot of times these books don't want to be wrong. These books don't want to be the book lacking, right? Because that's where they get their money stolen. So it takes a little bit to look into these. I see another one. I think they might be on the same team though. Who's Remix on? He's on Meta BR.
No, he's on Uno Mile.
Okay, so that's not gonna work for me there.
Or Uno Milli.
Okay, how about this? Hear me out. Aja Wilson, 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Every other book's 31 plus. Boom. Little A'ja Wilson action. She's a wagon too. You know that. Okay, hold up. Yep, she's still there. Okay, A'ja Wilson over 30.5. Now, we got quite a few off the ability tool. I think we head on back over to the actual optimizer and use some of these top plays there, Teach.
I was hoping we were going to get there a little bit sooner. Let's do it. I don't see A'ja Wilson.
Don't quite know what you're meaning by that, but I'm gonna go ahead and ignore it.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you don't even know how to spell.
I don't know what you meant by that. So it was remix A'ja Wilson, and you gave me who's the first one?
That was my boy Jake Rogers. How could you forget him?
Jakey.
That's incredible. You just forgot him.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would forget, honestly, so we didn't have to take him.
Okay. Well, all right. Do you want? I'm gonna give you a little bit of say in this Debone Special, just a tad bit. So I've already played. I'm gonna take T-John Walker, or Tijuana Walker, however we call him, under 5 strikeouts. Do you want to go ahead and? I've already played this Kyle Harrison under 4 hits allowed today. I know you haven't. Would you be okay taking Brian Wu at 6.5? Although we just took the over of 6 on Underdog, or do we want to go ahead and get our boy Meagle over 4.5?
I am good with both. I'm good with Brian Wu and Meagle.
So you want to make this a 6-pick Debone Special?
Well, you said you were not playing T-John Walker or Kyle Harrison.
No, I did play T-John Walker.
Okay, so you got T-John Walker
the under
in this
5.
slip?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, we're gonna make this a six-legger.
Woo! Brian.
A 6-legger, 25 times payout. We're looking for
Brian Wu.
2.5 times payout on a 5-6. 0.5 times payout on a 4 for 6. I mean, you can't get your bang for buck like that. You can't get that anywhere else.
All right, yeah.
PrizePicks, you get a 2 times payout and a 0.4 times payout.
So, and we got a chance to be profitable on both apps still with Brian Wu. Lands on 6. We're in the clear there. But yeah, so it's going to be Jake Rogers over 0.5 total bases to get our Debone tie in there. And then Uno Millie remix is the player's name, under 36.5 kills. A'ja Wilson over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Tejuan Walker, under 5 strikeouts. Brian Wu, less than 6.5 strikeouts. Heavy juice on his under. And then Tyler Miguel, over 4.5 strikeouts. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, I'm shocked with my pronunciation right now.
You're like clouding my judgment now. It's Tejuan Walker, and it's Tyler. And now I forget how I said it.
McGill. You said McGill.
Yeah, McGill. Exactly. You're saying Meagle, like Schmeagle.
Yeah, I mean, how do you spell Schmeagle? Is it?
No idea.
MGIL.
You look like Schmeagle. You look like Schmeagle.
That's fair. That's a fair roast.
Danny asked for starting pitchers. How does the formula factor in wins? So you can find odds for player wins when it comes to baseball. Quality starts is an algorithm that we came up with on the back end that we had to incorporate.
There you go.
Ryan said, would you be adding UD rivals to the optimizer? Rivals are tough, but something we've discussed. It would, yeah, it's not anything that we're looking to add anytime soon. But it would be something that we would definitely consider adding. It's something that we've discussed. Alex said, dude, when you're playing 50 slips a day across apps, you have to be god level focused to positively correlate them all. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Yep. Positively correlate them and just make sure you're not overexposing. Guys, if you have any question, feel free to rifle them off. 57 of you guys watching. Thank you for the support. If you guys could, please go ahead and hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate it. Only 14 likes. It really helps out the channel when you guys hit that like button. Dustin, where do you want to go next? Big dog. Where do you want to go next?
Big dog. All right. I've upgraded, baby. Let's go.
Timeout. Are these still up on Fliff? Fliff with football is going to be bananas. Pull up the Fliff Optimizer really quick.
I have it up. Oh my goodness.
Now, are these still up there, this Sam Houston State BYU place, because if they are so off compared to Pinnacle and Bet365.
They might be, because I think they just got up there.
That's incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna type in Sam Houston. Okay. Sam
Houston, BYU.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I did Sam Go. I'm an idiot. Sam Houston. Why can't I? Oh, markets. Okay, hold on. Let's see this.
Let's see him here.
It's loading. Load.
I know, mine's going slow. We're on the same page.
All right, so alternate total score right now. Under 44.5.
It is still there, TJ. Lock it in.
Plus 200. The under 48.5, guys, is at plus 105. The under 47 is at minus 120. And the under 49 is at plus 100. So if you're looking for by far the best bang for your buck, those top two are crazy. That under 48.5 at plus 105 is just completely wrong. And that under 44.5 at plus 200 is very, very, very much off as well. I feel a lot more confident, obviously, in the 48.5 because you're getting a better number. But like, I'm gonna take these right now, Dustin.
You're gonna play both? Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna play both. I'm gonna manage my bankroll on the plus 200. The plus 105, that's gonna be a max bet for me.
Okay.
I can confidently say that I like that very, very much.
I just locked both of them in myself, TJ. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Even then, in the game below that, Utah State, Iowa, 5% edge on that play, plus 130 for the over of 45.5. Looks like average odds across the rest of the books, minus 106. You're getting to play at minus 106 at plus 130. And then below that, 44.5 plus 100, minus 130, minus 145 on other books. This is insane.
Code Monkey said that he got the under 47.5 at plus 135 an hour ago. That's incredible. That's incredible. Good for you. Seriously. All right, so I'm entering in the under 48.5. Oh, yeah. And then I'm also going to enter the under 44.5. I mean, that's insane value, guys. It really is. I think Dustin's go ahead and putting that in the in his Discord. I'm also going to put that in the Discord too, so that our VIP members can get that, because like that's some serious value.
No, you go ahead and post it. I took a screenshot of it for some content possibly later.
Got you. Yeah. So guys, if you're not on Fliff, you can use code DGFantasy, 100% match up your first $100 deposit. Please make sure that you are.
Please read the comments, TJ.
Am I getting roasted?
You are absolutely getting.
You literally cost me 3.
The dude on the bottom never admits to having bad picks.
What are you talking about?
Stick around long enough and you'll know. He hits at 100%, guys. I don't know what they're talking about.
I've legitimately never lost a slip in my entire life.
Oh, man.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You guys know the deal with that. We don't even have to really address that. Those of you that are in here watching, obviously. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move on. TJ, I know you have to get going soon. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this Fliff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. I mean, at this rate, TJ, you got to be refreshing Fliff often.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because the value speaks for itself.
If we missed that number that the other gentleman got, what did they say, plus 135 on under 47.5? Yeah,
it's crazy.
If we're missing that, we gotta be on top of it.
I mean, we've already gotten some. I already have some crazy value on Fliff locked in. The Commanders last week -6. I don't know if that's still up there.
I accidentally double entered that. It was loading, so I closed out my app, went back, put it in, and now I have 2 -6 plays. So I really hope that hits.
Yeah. The over 45.5 in the Jaguars and Colts game. Utah -6. Dustin, I believe you sniped that one, correct?
I did. I got that.
Utah -6 was -110. They're now -6.5 at -115. Now, guys, just to clear the air so that GMX fan is aware, just because we're getting value on these plays doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to hit. So make sure you're managing your bankroll properly, please. But like those two plays have an absolutely insane edge when comparing the two different sports books in the market directly back to Fliff. If you played this on Pinnacle, you'd get the under 44.5. You'd get it at +113 on Pinnacle. You'd get it at +125 on Bet365. You're getting it at +200 on Fliff. And same thing with that under 48.5, +105 on Fliff. You're getting it at -143 on Pinnacle or -150 on Bet365. You're obviously going to take that +105 on Fliff. So.
Yep. Totally agree, TJ. I mean, this number here, odds percent to hit, doesn't say 100%.
No, never says 100%.
Exactly.
Goodbye, GMX fan. Dustin, he was a fan of you, so that's good. I'm glad he liked you.
Did he say that? Did he say something about that?
Yeah, he said I'm a chump. Said I'm a chump. He said you're the man. I mean, is he wrong?
I mean,
that was the weirdest giggle I think you've ever had. Dustin, any underdog? We actually have NSD Blue Hundreds. He wants to see any UD. We got any UD?
We do.
Guys,
but by the way,
you
said nothing's 100%. Closest we got, 98.99%. Dak Prescott over 0.5 pass yards there on.
Yeah, that's 100% unless Trey Lance starts.
All right, Underdog. Yeah, basically, I mean, we just locked in a slip of that earlier, TJ. I have it up, so if you guys want to maybe take a screenshot of it and build a slip, but we are going to have to get off here in just a minute. Maybe take a screenshot of the optimizer that I have up here if you guys don't have access to it. If you do, go ahead, load up the optimizer, build out some slips. Underdog does have plenty of value on both the optimizer and the middling tool right now. If you're not on the optimizer, you guys can get it linked in the description for 7-day free trials. Sign up, use code STREAM if you want to sign up for an annual membership. But yeah, TJ, I think we're done here. And I'm really excited, man. I love getting some action on some college football. So
I'm actually really excited about those Fliff plays. I hope you guys were able to lock those in. Those unders are definitely going to move here soon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Fliff for whatever reason takes their sweet ass time adjusting some of their lines. But more often than not, they're off. And then when they start to see the influx of money actually coming in, they're like, oh shit, we screwed up again. So take advantage while you can. Dustin, what game was that? It was
BYU.
BYU. It was BYU?
Yep, it was BYU.
BYU and Sam State. Okay. Yeah, I just want to check and see like if it's already adjusted. I'm assuming a lot of people in here took it. Dustin, people are saying that GMX fan is actually your burner account. Is that true?
Oh, who's saying that?
Like
Sano, figures. Sano, the guy that you employ, huh? All right. That's interesting.
You too, buddy. Hey, look, the craziest thing to me, and this is all you guys need to think. This is how dumb Fliff is, okay? The under 47, again, I just want to reiterate this. The under 47 is -120, okay? So if you were to put $120 on the under 47 between Sam Houston State and BYU, dyslexic, sorry. Under 47, you put 120 down to win 100. All right. The under 49 is okay. That makes sense. It's just the under 47 that's off, and it's significantly off. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Getting that at +105 is bananas.
Yep, I have Alabama, Mid-Tennessee State, under 50.5 at +150. Currently sits at +100.
Yeah, that's wow. Thanks for the text.
Yeah,
all right, guys.
Pretty sure I tweeted about it, but hey, appreciate you not having my notifications on, TJ. Thanks.
Oh my God!
I thought we were good friends. All right, guys, that is it for the stream. TJ loves you. He's gonna tell you that anyway, so I'm just gonna do it for him and get off the stream. Love you guys. Peace.